we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Liberty Center High School and Maumee High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct and competition. While the athletes in this game tonight are friendly rivals, all in attendance are reminded that this is a game between student athletes and that sporting behavior is expected. The officials for tonight's game have been chosen according to the policies and procedures set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your officials for tonight's game are Mr. Brandon Floro, Mr. David Joseph, and Mr. Craig Becker. And now let's meet our teams. First, the visiting Lady Panthers of Maumee High School. Starters include sophomore number 10, Taryn Kyle. Junior number 11, Rain Hurt. Junior number 12, Myla Jordan. Senior number 15, Taylor Smith. And senior number 23, Izzy Yancey. Maumee is coached by Brad Curran, assisted by Jen Strong, Zion Huffman, and Jessica Perlock. And now, for your Liberty Center Lady Tigers. Sophomore number 1, Brooklyn Moeller. Junior number 2, Hope Atkinson. Junior number 5, Chloe Moeller. Senior number 10, Alika Mosnight. And senior number 12, Gabby Conrad. Liberty Center, coached by Tim Davis, assistant Underwood.
All right, Scott, there you go. There's the starting lineups for the night. Tigers going with that same starting lineup they had the first two games. Maumee Panthers going with their one sophomore, 2 juniors, and a pair of seniors here to start the things off for the Lady Panthers. It's good to be inside a gymnasium, good to be behind the mic, and excited to watch some non-conference basketball here and see if our Lady Tigers can get things going offensively. It'll be Aletha Foss night. She'll be jumping against junior Myla Jordan. 5'6" forward. It's up. Be controlled by the Panthers. And here they come right at you with number 11. Hope Atkinson strips it away and knocks it out of bounds. There you go, Scott, right off the bat.
Strip, yeah, real nice strip. Good take.
Right off the bat, Rain Hurt right to the basket. Aggressive guard. Junior got to the rim. Hope Atkinson, nice defensive play. So it'll be Chloe Moeller on Hurt. She goes to her left. Up, no good. Off the mark, Gabby Conrad down with it, and here come the Tigers back the other direction. Atkinson one-handed pass to Fosnight. Great pass ahead. Fosnight not able to finish. Battle for the boards. Come away with the Panthers. Here they come the other way. There's that fast pace, Scott, early. Maumee pushing, Tigers pushing, paces up. Good pass.
She did not look to score there.
Nope. Had to get her eyes to the rim. Nice job by the Panthers there, getting some transition. Tigers reset. Conrad out top. Guarding the sophomore. Maumee being patient here in the half court. Good pace to it early in the transition, but they're being patient in their half court offense. Run a little weave out top.
Good strong man-to-man by LC, too.
A high post entry. That high post entry, you're almost always going to see a back door there. You saw that out of it. Oh. Anytime you see that, especially against pressure, Scott, you get that ball to the high post, someone's going back door. Either on the weak side, ball side, you're going to see a lot of backdoor action out of that high post, especially if Tigers are aggressive in their man-to-man.
We were talking about how they were going to let the play or not. That was kind of one that they called ticky-tack.
Good attack there. No good. Off the mark, good box up by Fosnight, but it's going to be 12. It's Jordan on the rebound turnover. Some early rebounds, though, for the Panthers, being aggressive on that glass. Mila Jordan, the junior, and Izzy Yancey, the senior, both being aggressive on the boards early.
And that was one of the keys to victory that Coach Davis had said to us was rebound the basketball.
It's Atkinson.
Nice
little back door. She gets stuffed by Yancey. Good save by Fosnight, but it'll be controlled by the Panthers. Back the other direction. Here comes Hurt aggressively into the front court, being guarded by Chloe Moeller. Good. And there it is. There's maybe our answer to that one, Scott. You know, Chloe, good defense, being aggressive, just a little handsy maybe, and whistle blows. So maybe sending that message early here.
2 quick fouls for us in the quarter.
Yep. Enter DePine, the sophomore, lets it go from 3. No good. Nobody checking out Yancey. She's going to go up with it strong. No good.
Another rebound.
Another rebound for the Panthers. Here comes Hurt. Chloe Moeller on her, doing a nice job defensively. And that's a pair of early ones on Chloe Moeller. Pair of early ones on Chloe there, being aggressive.
Addie Davis in for Chloe Moeller.
Maybe the freshman checks in. Maumee will inbound from the sidelines. They're going to reset here. Coach calls out a set. Good pressure up top by Brooklyn Moeller. Gets the ball to Hurt on the wing. Well, pick and roll. Good deflection there for the Tigers. Gabby Conrad comes away with it.
Going to be a jump
Going to be a jump ball. Mila Jordan gets her hands in there, ties up Gabby Conrad, but the Tigers will retain possession. Let's see when they get their defense set here, Scott. Looks like just a man-to-man. Yep. It's an aggressive, just a basic man-to-man. No full court pressure on the Panthers here early. You hope Atkinson up top. She's going to trigger around to Addie Davis. Good curl there by Conrad. Gets the middle lane. She's knocked away by Jordan. It's going to be the Lady Panthers basketball.
Maumee showing some active hands on that defensive end. Our 3 trips, I think, have only yielded really
There's
one.
Another. You could see that one coming there, Scott, on that rebound. Yeah, Letha Fosnight had to go help there on that middle drive. She did a nice job staying straight up, but then the missed shot right there to rebound again is Izzy Yancey, who's got 3-4 offensive rebounds here early in this contest.
And she is their best rebounder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's aggressive on the boards here early. So Tigers will set here. Conrad on the wing. Jordan being aggressive, guarding 12. Good. And, you know, that's 3, and I guess you can't really complain either way. That's 3 fouls, all hands calls, all hand checks out top. 2 on the Tigers, 1 on the Panthers. Gabby Conrad will trigger from inside. Finds Brooklyn Moeller through the traffic. No good. Moeller back up with the left hand up and in. Good left by Brooklyn Moeller. She's a very good finisher, Scott, around the rim for her size. She's not large in stature, but she's a great finisher. Uses both hands well.
She uses her body well.
Yes.
You know, like for a small player.
Yep. So Panthers now into a set, working around the top. Good help there. Good help by Addie Davis, and then a foul called on the Panthers. Brooklyn Moeller did a nice job forcing the turn, and Addie Davis right there on the defensive end.
She came off her girl, and that's her set. Sorry, that is her first.
First on Smith?
Yeah.
First on Taylor Smith. That's the leading score right there for those 15 for the Panthers. That's averaging just over 15 a game. Tigers go. It's Hope Atkinson. Bounce back on that screen. They left her. She's going to let it go from the wing.
Oh.
Just short. Battle on the boards goes to Jordan from Maumee. It'll be Pyle here. I believe I called her Pine earlier. It's Pyle. Taryn Pyle, the sophomore, brings it up the floor. Gets it to Smith, over to Hurt. Versus down to Jordan. Run a little 4-out motion with 23 in that high post. Run some scissors action off of her. Really puts Letha Foster in a tough spot because she can't deny that because she's got to help on all these backdoor cuts and these scissor cuts. Right there you see she has to help. Leaves over open. Yancey's jump shot, no good.
Short.
Tiger ball. Blair Moeller, the freshman, will check into the game. 3 freshmen, Scott, we're going to see out of the Tigers in the rotation here. You got Moeller, and you already saw Addie Davis. You'll see Caston Miller here, I'm sure, not very long. 3 freshmen playing in just their 3rd varsity basketball game.
When are they officially not freshmen?
June of the following year. Blair Moeller on the inside goes up over top of Yancey, no good. Rebound by Hurt, and she's pushing the other way. Aggressive push down the lane, layup up, no good. Atkinson right back at him, coming back the other way. Got a 3-on-1. It's Atkinson Moeller, dump down to Moeller. Good pass up and in. Nice pass by Hope Atkinson. Pushes the basketball, draws the defense, dumps it down to Moeller, who's able to finish. Panthers right back at him. Step back 3 from Hurt. It's up, it's good. Tough shot. In transition, Rain Hurt. The 5'6" junior knocks down a triple, puts Maumee on the board. It's a 4-3 Tiger lead. Here's some pressure in the backcourt. It's Smith. She gets the deflection. The steal goes for the reverse, up and in. And that's a 5. Quick points here for the Panthers. Brooklyn Moeller's now got it. She's going to push back the other direction. Tigers getting just a little sped up here. Good hustle by Moeller, but we're going to get it for a foul. So, Scott, the first time we do see some pressure from Maumee there. Full court extended. Looked like a little even 3/4 court. And Tigers struggle a little bit. Just get a little sped up, couple passes off some hands. Just need to settle into that pressure, get to 2 feet, make good decisions.
Yep. And you mentioned 3 freshmen out there. Now we just added Caston.
Yep.
Now we have 4 on the floor with Hope.
Yep. No, 3.
Oh,
3 and a sophomore. But yeah, that's a young squad.
And you talk about pressure and speeding up the game.
Yep. Up top, Smith's going to let one go from deep off the screen. No good. Rebound by Addie Davis. The Hope Atkinson, she's going to give that baseball pass. Finds him all. A great catch by Blair Moeller. Up, no good.
Nice hustle.
Good job by Addie Davis tracking that one down. Hope's going to let one fly deep on the wing. That one's just a touch deep. It'll go out of bounds off the Tigers. Lady Panther basketball. Good fast pace to it. Good attacking mindset. Good pass there again by Hope Atkinson in transition. Baseball pass over the top. Great catch by Blair Moeller.
I think it's only the 3rd game, but from what I've seen, she's definitely improved in that passing aspect.
Yep, for sure.
Tigers
going to fall back into a little zone action here. Attack from the wing, not there. Good rebound by Caston Miller. Rips it. Oh, Yancey to the deck she goes. Bodies flying everywhere.
It'll be tied up.
The Panthers ball. Good hustle there by both squads. Tell you what, Yancey's all over the boards. She is aggressive. She goes and gets rebounds. You got to get a body on her, and you got to go get it after you check her out. Tigers going to stay in this little 2-3 zone here. Brooklyn Moeller and Addie Davis up top. Blair Moeller in the middle. Hope Atkinson, Caston Miller your wings. Hurt. Dribbling on the wing. Reverse to Smith. She's going to fire the ball over to Hurt. Hurt to the corner. Up and in for Pyle. Taryn Pyle, the sophomore. Nice little baseline floater. 7-4. Maumee Panthers on your 3-chord scoreboard.
That was really good ball movement against that 2-3.
That was good. Oh, good look.
Nice
Just a little bit behind her. Good catch by Caston. Up, under. Going to get the body foul and draw it and going to go line shoot a pair. Good look there from Blair Moeller cross court to Caston. If she leads her just a touch more, that might be a layup. But either way, Caston's going to get to the free throw line.
what was remarkable was the catch.
Yeah, very good catch.
And then body control thereafter. So.
Yep. So it's 7-4 Panthers. Castamillo to the line for a pair. Minute 30 to go here in the first quarter. First one's up and pure. For as much pace as we've had, Scott, the scoring's not following the pace quite yet. The defense is doing just enough to get them off balance, maybe a little sped up on the offensive end, but
short.
Second one up, no good. Good rebound by Hope Atkinson. She goes up, no good. Battle for the boards, can't quite see.
Well, we're going to call timeout, Maumee.
Timeout. Yancey again on the board. They're going to get a timeout. With a minute 26 to go, it's Maumee Panthers 7, your Lady Tigers 5 on that 3-chord scoreboard.
30-second timeout, Maumee.
And we talked a little bit, Scott, about the pace of it, the pressure of it, and how it was going to be called. And I feel like you're about right in between. There's been some fouls called out front. There's been some physicality they've let go. I think these guys are doing a very nice job of kind of balancing it, not letting it get too handsy, not letting it get too physical yet. But both defenses, I think you can tell by the way that the coaches are emphasizing defense is where they want to both hang their hat right here. They both want to pressure, create turnovers, and get as many points as they can off of those turnovers to generate offense.
Yeah. You know, you mentioned the officials for them consistent
Yep.
early on, dictating the play.
Yep.
The players will adjust.
Yep, 100%. That's all you can ask
Yep.
for. Be consistent.
Yep.
The rest will take care of itself.
Looks like we're going to set up with a man-to-man for us.
Yep. Tigers going to fall back in the man-to-man. 3 freshmen still on the floor with Brooklyn Moeller and Hope Atkinson joining them. Smith on the wing being guarded by Brooklyn Moeller. Pile on the drive. She kicks. Lyric Pratt has checked into the game for the Maumee Panthers, a 5'5 junior. And there's a pass goes out of bounds, a little miscommunication. Tigers force another turnover.
You know, casting out front, she does have some length.
Yes, she does. That's disruptive. She can be very disruptive with that. Coach Davis barking out instructions. Tigers get into their set. Little shuffle stagger action here. Addie Davis, the clean look from the top. Bang!
Nice shot.
Got her feet set, took her time. Nothing sped up about that. Addie Davis gives the Tigers an 8-7 lead.
Real nice ball movement. Real nice ball movement. Addie cashes.
Tigers stay in their man-to-man. Brooklyn Moeller out top. Deflection on Smith. Smith regains it. Dump down. Nice pass to Lyric Pratt. No good. Rebounded. Pulled away by Brooklyn Moeller. Gets to Hope Atkinson. There's that baseball pass down deep. Addie Davis got it on the run. She's being guarded by Smith. Smith blocks it. Nice play by Smith in transition. Ball coming right back to him. It's Jordan on the wing, and deflection there by Hope Atkinson out of bounds. Back and forth we go. 15.9 to go on the clock.
Do not blink.
Do not blink. You might miss 3 possessions. So 15.9 to go on that 3-chord scoreboard. Maumee's taking it out on the side. Look for Smith here with Hurt out. Look for Smith. Being guarded by Brooklyn Moeller out top, not letting her get the ball. She's denying. Good pick and roll, though, with Yancey. Help not there. Rebound by Miller, and here come the Tigers. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 going the other way. Addie Davis with a great attack. Up she goes off balance, and no good, but that'll be the quarter. That will be the quarter. Good attack, good shot. In a fast-paced first quarter, the defense is going to reign supreme. The Tigers are going to lead 8-7 after 1.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
All right, welcome back. Heading to that second quarter. Lady Tigers up 8-7 after a fast-paced, not sloppy. I wouldn't call that sloppy. Just some missed shots and transitions, some good defensive plays, and again, one of those keys you mentioned, Scott, Coach Davis mentioned rebounding. Started off not well for the Tigers. I feel like that second half of that first quarter, much better job on the glass.
I totally agree. Liberty Center led in that first quarter by Addie Davis with 3, Brooklyn Moeller with 2, and Blair Moeller with 2.
Looks like Maumee is going to go to their own 2-3 zone here. Disrupt the Tigers a little bit, maybe coming out of the quarter. Atkinson in the corner. Back out top. Davis open. She'll let it fly for 3. Just off the back iron. No good. Good rebound by Aletha. Kicks it out. It'll be Davis will reset. Gabby Conrad lets it go from deep. Just deep. Good rebound
what a
by
rebound.
Hope. Up and
Nice.
an athletic finish. Great play by Hope Atkinson.
Great rebound.
An athletic rebound, an athletic finish. Great play by number 2.
That shot went up, and she attacked the glass and got that rebound, went right back up.
And there's a reaching foul on Caston Miller out top. First
That
foul.
would be her first and also the first of the second quarter.
You know, in the Tigers' last game, I don't have the stats in front of me, but they shot the ball very well against Holgate. Gabby Conrad shot well from the outside. And really, from the Tigers' perspective, that's really what you're maybe you just need that piece of it. If that piece can fall, they're athletic, they can finish. If you can get those outside shots to fall, it's a whole new game for the Tigers.
Well, and that's what happened from game 1 to game 2. Against Paulding, we got the shots. We just didn't hit them.
Yep.
And against Holgate, we did.
Yep. Sometimes it's just about getting that confidence early in the year.
Yep.
Little elevator screen here coming out of the sideline.
Pressure.
Good play by Brooklyn. No jump ball. We play on. Yancey, high post. No good. Good rebound by 12. Nice job by Myla Jordan. You could tell when that shot went up, she did not attack the glass. She pinned her girl in, waited for that ball to come down, rebound, good finish, hoop in the arm. She'll go to line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
I think they called it on Gabby Conrad, which would be her second.
That is. Yep, you're right. So that's Chloe Moeller with 2 and Gabby Conrad now with 2.
That is correct.
Tigers. Myla Jordan for 1. Got it. 3-point play. That'll tie it up. 10-10 on the 3-court scoreboard. There's a little pressure action, but the Tigers go right over top. Caston Miller attacks, loses the ball with a little contact there. It'll be a turnover for the Tigers. Panthers coming back the other way. Tigers will match up in transition. Hurt up top. Ball screen from Yancey. Good. Nice pass down. Myla Jordan misses. Yancey, another rebound up. No good. Hope Atkinson has the ball in the corner. Picks up her dribble. She'll get it to Brooklyn. Got to get it across now. Brooklyn Muller attacks. Kicks to Conrad. Nice job on nice pass to Foss Knight. Up. No call. No good. Stays with the Tigers. Very different start to this quarter than the first quarter in terms of the whistles.
Yes.
Very physical. Letting it go here. Find Atkinson in the corner on that baseline out of bounds. Deep. Brooklyn Muller battles for the board. Gabby Conrad comes out with it. Tigers another offensive rebound. Neither team defensive rebounding very well right now.
You mentioned about Yancey for Maumee being a very good rebounder. She doesn't jump all that much, but she's such a physical presence in there, and she's not nice take by Gabby.
Nice. Right there, maybe using that scouting report that says Conrad's a shooter from that last game. Shot fake, gets the middle of the paint, on balance, nice little jump shot. Puts the Tigers up 12-10. Nice play by Conrad. Attack by Pratt, no good. 23. Rebound, stick back, no good, but she'll go to line for a pair. And Scott, I know we don't have the exact, she's got to have 5-6 offensive rebounds in this game at least.
And again, she's just a physical presence in there. She's not jumping out of her shoes, but she's just right there, fundamentally strong.
Yep. Creating space and kind of keeping her girl away from her and using her arms, her long arms to get those rebounds. Very impactful early here for Izzy Yancey.
And they did call that on Caston Miller. That's her second. So now we have Caston, Chloe, and Gabby all with 2.
Okay. That's 3 of your 8 in the main rotation there, and the foul trouble. Yancey off the glass for the first one.
And with 5:52 remaining in the second quarter, we do have 3 team fouls.
You know, in those cases, I know Coach Davis has a lot of defenses. Look for maybe a little bit of zone action here, something to maybe take a little pressure off that man-to-man pressure. Second one's up and good. Ties it up at 12-12 here on the 3-court scoreboard. 5:52 to go in the second quarter. Little 3-quarter court here from the Maumee Panthers. Little 2-2-1. Addie Davis going forward, kicks it over to Atkinson. Atkinson down to False Knight. False Knight, little 15-foot baby jumper, smooth. Nice job by the Tigers being patient, get it up to False Knight. Nice touch from 15 feet. Panthers right back in the front court. Good attack there by Pratt. Up on the no good. Yancey knocks it away, but it's going to be Brooklyn Moeller to Gabby Conrad on the run out. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Bounce pass gets deflected by Smith. Turnover, Panther ball. They're going to fire deep. It's Pratt. No, nice turnover by Hope. Steal by Hope. She's come back to the way. 4-on-2 Tigers. And there's a reach on Hurt as she was trying to pick the pocket of Atkinson. And again, those are the type of fury possessions there, Scott, where it's just bang, bang, bang. Both teams pushing, getting the ball up the floor, and just not paying off quite yet. But, man, this is a fast-paced game.
It is. And, you know, Coach Davis' scouting report about them getting up the floor lickety-split is definitely the case.
There's the old corner play. Atkinson to Davis. Davis, nice little shot fake, kicks it out to Moeller. Moeller versus Atkinson. One more to Conrad. Conrad dumped down to False Knight. False Knight will kick it out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Tigers. Oh, Brooklyn Moeller goes and gets it. Double dribbled. Yep, she did. Yep. I think she attacked through there and just thought she was going to make that pass. Needed one more dribble to make it.
I think Maumee did a good job of taking that passing lane away, and then it was too late for her.
Yep. The Tigers going to stick to a little full court pressure here. You're going to stay in their man-to-man. Knocked away by Davis. To the deck. She battles with Pratt, and it's going to be jump ball.
Maumee basketball.
Maumee basketball. Tell you, Pratt, who did not start the game, she's an aggressive player, number 30. She's catch that ball. She's looking to attack the rim, doing a nice job of kind of creating some things on both ends of the floor. Looks like Maumee come back that same corner play. Pratt's going to let it go from 3. Good box out there by False Knight. Nice job. That's a good job getting a body on a body there by Aletha. Tigers are coming. Pass, nice catch by Conrad. She'll kick it out. Davis, up fake, no good. No good on the 15-footer. Conrad on the rebound. Brooklyn Moeller attacks. She's going to call travel for shuffling. Good movement again from Tigers. Good ball movement. Got a couple open looks out of it. Sometimes maybe a little too unselfish.
Yeah. And Yancey's out for Maumee. So it's a good time to take advantage of that size inside.
Good call. Yep. 4:19 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers up 14-12 on that 3-court scoreboard. Brooklyn Moeller out front on Smith, doing a nice job working her. Little backdoor action. The sophomore pile up, no good. Challenged by Moeller. Moeller gets a hand on it, rebound. Panthers offensive rebound again. On the floor, Moeller comes out of there with it. Here comes Atkinson back the other direction. Kicks to Moeller. Moeller to Atkinson in the corner. She'll let that one fly. Bang! Good. Hope Atkinson for 3 in the corner. Puts the Tigers up 17-12. Tigers going to stay in that man-to-man. Maumee in their 4-out setting. Brooklyn Moeller doing a nice job on Smith here. Good help, Brooklyn Moeller. Good help by Blair.
They're calling it on Brooklyn.
They're going to call it on Brooklyn.
Our 4th.
One more for that double bonus. Maumee will trigger from the R.
Nice
Conrad
steal.
with the deflection. She gets the steal. She's in the open floor going the other direction. Conrad attacks. Little Euro up, no good. Ball's on the floor, rebounded by Jordan. Jordan right back the other direction for the Panthers. It's a 2-on-1. Atkinson goes for the steal, not there. Offensive rebound, Smith up, no good. Going to call a foul on the floor. Is that on Molt? Let's see who they call this on here. It's going to be 2 shots either way, whether it was on the ground or shooting. It doesn't matter because that's going to be their Tigers' 5th. 2.
Hope. Her first.
Okay.
At the line shooting for the Panthers, number 15, Taylor Smith.
So Smith will go to the line for a pair. Again, 15.2 a game. Good shooter from distance, shooting just over 37%. First one's good. She'll get a second look at it.
And that is her first point of the game.
Knocks down her second. So yeah, what a nice job so far to this point. Brooklyn Moeller and company holding their leading scorer. Tigers under that pressure. Find Gabby in the middle. Dump down to Muller. Great press offense. Oh, Blair Muller just off the mark. Maybe rushed that one just a touch.
She was a tad bit underneath the basket, a little too far, and then rushed it.
Good press offense out of the Tigers, though. Here comes Pratt. She attacks again, up and draws a foul. Going to be 2 of them. That one's going to be on Blair Muller.
Her second as well.
Tigers piling up the foul trouble a little bit here, aren't we, Scott?
They are. And is there not one Maumee player that doesn't attack the basket?
Yeah.
I mean, they all go at it.
They are catch and rip, push and transition, and it's not, they don't need much, just a seam, and they're getting to the rim, and, you know, they put the ref in a difficult position because they're attacking. As I mentioned, I'm impressed here with Pratt. She's very, very active off the bench, number 30. First one went. Second one, that's a lane violation. Yep. So no good there. Tubby Tiger basketball. 2:53 to go. Tigers still up 2 on that 3-court scoreboard.
2-2-1 again, Greg.
Yep.
Oh, timeout
And
for Liberty Center.
Coach Davis. All right, Coach Davis is going to call timeout, talk about this here. Get his press break set up. You know, that 2-2-1, you can run a lot of different ways. The way that Maumee has it set up, looks like they're almost denying those 2 guards up front, being aggressive with their top 2 people. A lot of times in a 2-2-1, you'll see it kind of as a softer, where those 2 guards are kind of on an eye, and they're eyeing each other up. And when the ball gets reversed, one comes out of the eye, one goes back in the eye to slow a team down.
Yeah.
But this does not look like Maumee's intention to slow anybody down out here. I think they want to speed it up and keep it sped up with how they're able to attack. You know, one thing I'm noticing, Scott, I'm not sure if it was foul trouble for Hurt, their second leading scorer, number 11, but she has not been in the game for a little while.
You are.
Does she have a pair of them?
She has 2. Yeah,
okay.
She has 2.
All right, that makes sense. She has not been in the game for a little while.
Yep.
She does not look happy about it down on the bench.
Man-to-man now to.
Yep.
Yep, man-to-man.
Yep. Man-to-man full court and get it to Atkinson. She'll bring it across the timeline. Tigers getting their offense. False Knight posting up, and Yancey is back in the game. And Tigers ball on the sideline. Davis out top. Conrad to Atkinson. Atkinson over to Muller. Tigers will reset here. Brooklyn Muller for 3. Got it. Knock that one down. Good offense there, coming off that little dribble handoff pitch. Brooklyn Muller's able to knock one down, give the Tigers a 20-15 lead on that 3-court scoreboard.
Again, some good ball movement right there from Liberty Center.
Absolutely. A little inside, outside. Brooklyn Muller. Good
Steal
defense. Atkinson with the steal. Here comes the Tigers.
Floor.
Davis on the wing. Dump down False Knight. Not able to control back. Hope Atkinson 3. Corner. No good. Battle for the board. Brooklyn Muller with the rebound. Reverse to Conrad. She'll get it down to False Knight. False Knight be strong. Kicks out. Conrad. Reverse over to Atkinson. Atkinson attack. Up. She'll shoot 2 on the blocking foul. Good attack by Hope.
And that will be on Yancey, her first, team second.
You know, it's. I think the intention was there for Yancey to take a charge. It's tough to take a charge when you jump. Very, very rarely, no matter how much you want to say what the rule book says, you don't necessarily have to have your feet on the ground. If you jump, you're probably not going to get a charge called.
That's that verticality that they keep talking about.
Maybe a no call. Maybe a no call. Neither one goes for Atkinson, but a rebound for False Knight, and she can stick it up and get fouled. So a very rare 0 for 2 out of Atkinson from the free throw line there, but False Knight will get the offensive rebound. And, you know, this is one of those games, Scott, that I do wish we had some stats, because I feel like both teams have to have double-digit offensive rebounds. The defensive rebounding has just not been great, and the aggressiveness of our offensive rebounders on both sides is becoming very, very apparent. A lot of second opportunities.
You know, and some of those are long rebounds, too. So,
you got to be very disciplined putting a body on a body there defensively. False Knight got the first. She'll get a second. Up. Good. Pure. Tigers take their biggest lead of the game. They're up 7, 22-15 with $1:34 to go here on that three-chord scoreboard. Brooklyn Moeller again picking up full court. Garden Smith doing a very nice job working her both directions. Over to Pyle. Pyle picks it up. Brooklyn Moeller with the deflection on the deck. Goes Addie Davis. Gets a tie-up. Great job by the Tigers. Again, good defensive effort by our guards out top, working them back and forth and getting on the deck when needed. Big minute 18 here, Scott. With the way this kind of first half has been nip and tuck, and it's been really tight. Tigers, if they can extend it from 7.
Yeah.
And same thing for Maumee. If you can get this down to 4, 5, before half, you're not feeling bad with Hurt on the bench.
As I say, good pass.
Moeller up, no good, but she'll get fouled. Good offense there by the Tigers. Was that Atkinson on the pass, Scott? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, good pass again by Hope.
She's seeing the floor very, very well.
Yep, she does a good job of getting that ball up the floor. Good cut there by Brooklyn. Brooklyn will get a pair. First one up, no good. See if Brooklyn can split the pair here. Sophomore lines it up. No good. Foss Knight again on the offensive rebound up. This one, no good. Panthers are coming back. A little miscommunication there between Pratt. Brooklyn Moeller again with the deflection onto the. No, it's everywhere. It's got to be. Yeah, someone's going to blow a whistle. Someone's going to blow a whistle.
There was a series there that they could have probably called a few of them, and they finally called the one on Foss Knight.
That's just one on Foss Knight, but that will be 2 shots for the Maumee Panthers. It'll be Lily Nye. Nye's a 5'9" sophomore. So some decent size there in the younger grades coming. First one up, no good. Off back iron. Again, 50 seconds to go here. Scott, Maumee trying to trim it down, get it under 5 maybe. Tigers looking to extend if they can. 50.3 to go, 7-point lead for the Tigers. Nice second one up, good. 22-16. Nice first points of the game there. Hope Atkinson will get the Lady Tigers set up where she wants them. On the wing to Davis. Little circle action there. Davis down to Conrad. Good
nice
pass out to Foss Knight before her feet even hit the ground. Nice pass by Conrad. Brooklyn Moeller. Oh, I thought Hope was going to shoot that one. Didn't. Nye up, no good. Rebound Smith up, foul. I thought Hope had that intercepted on that cross-court pass. Just saw it just a touch late. This ends up in the hands of 25, Nye, who misses it, but Smith there on the offensive rebound. Another second chance opportunity. Smith up with the first one, no good.
You mentioned it just a few minutes ago. Those second chance opportunities. The good thing is they're not leading to points for Maumee.
Not yet.
But unfortunately for us, they're not leading to points for us either.
Yeah. Leading to a lot of fouls on those second chance opportunities.
Maybe the war of attrition at the end of the game.
Could be.
Another lane violation.
Lane violation on Maumee again. Yep. 24 seconds to go. I would assume Coach Davis here, one shot. You got a 6-point lead, either going up 8, going up 9, you're going up 6. All those good outcomes for the Tigers. They're going to go to a little zone action here. Maumee will try to be disruptive here. Tigers taking a second to get into their offense. The Atkinson up top. Over to Moeller. 7.
Right here it is.
5 seconds to go. Atkinson, let it go. Let it go. Yep, there it is. Atkinson deep 3, no good. Foss Knight rebound up. Yes, sir. Bucket's good. Aletha Foss Knight, an offensive rebound, stick back to give the Tigers an 8-point lead heading into halftime, their biggest lead of the half. In a fast-paced, physical first half, the Lady Tigers +8, 24-16 on that three-quarter scoreboard. We will join you after this halftime. Welcome back to the jungle for Lady Tiger basketball action as your Lady Tigers are up 24-16 after one half of action in that on that three-court scoreboard. And Scott, a couple keys that we talked about here. You just mentioned them. Number one, in my mind, the offensive rebounds on both sides of the floor. I guarantee Coach Davis wrote on the board, emphasized, we got to box out. We got to box out Yancey. Got to continue to get our offensive rebounds, but limit theirs.
Yes, and leading this way for Liberty Center in that first half, Foss Knight had 6, and then Hope Atkinson and Brooklyn Moeller had 5 each.
Very balanced scoring for the Tigers offensively.
And then one thing we also mentioned is that if you're Coach Davis, they coming into this game, and you said that their leading scorer, Taylor Smith, is only going to have 2, and she's averaging 15, you would take that every day.
Absolutely.
And their second leading scorer, averaging just over 11, is only at 3 points.
Yep.
So defensively, we've done a nice job.
Yeah. Great job, and I'll give Brooklyn Moeller, it's got to start with her. She's been on Smith for a majority of the game. It was Chloe to start. Chloe got in foul trouble, which Coach Davis, one of your best players, one of your leaders out there, only played a couple minutes. Sat the rest of the half. You're still up 8, but Brooklyn Moeller did a fantastic job on Smith. Very disruptive. You could tell she got her out front before she could use her physicality on some of those drives. Great job out of Brooklyn holding a 15-point game scored to just 2 in that first half. But, and that there's always a but to it. There's 16 more minutes of basketball to go. And if I know anything about players like that, she's not going to stop trying to score the basketball.
No. And correct me if I'm wrong. On top of that, Brooklyn never went out in the first half.
I don't believe she did.
Yeah,
nope,
so there you
I don't
go.
believe she
played
did.
All,
I think
16 minutes.
I think her and Hope both played the full 16. As you go into the beginning of this third quarter, a couple things to keep our eye on. Tigers with 4 players have 2 fouls. You got Chloe Moeller, Gabby Conrad, Blair Moeller, and who am I missing? Caston Miller. All 4 of those players with 2 fouls. So we'll see how Coach Davis wants to play that here in the second half.
And Maumee has Izzy Yancey with 2 and Rain Hurt with 2.
2 of their most important players there for sure. Again,
Maumee will get the ball to start this second half.
Very similar to that first half. See how it's called early. See how the Tigers are pressuring early. And see if Coach Davis wants to get maybe just another few minutes here of no pressure before he really gets going. Well, maybe we have our answer. They're going 2-3 zone here right off the bat for the Tigers. Hope Atkinson with the deflection on the wing. It'd be a foul going for a loose ball there on Taryn Pyle. But Hope Atkinson will pick up the foul. It'll be her. I believe that's her second as well. Tigers now 5 players with 2 fouls. Panthers will trigger from the 28-foot mark. Tigers staying in that 2-3 zone. 4 high setting out of the Panthers. Skip pass. Moeller and Moeller up top in this 2-3 zone. Foss Knight in the middle. It's going to be Smith from the wing. No good. There's that rebound, and that's an easy one there. That's a tough thing about zone, Scott, is when you go 2-3 zone especially, you don't necessarily have body-to-body responsibility. You got to go find someone. Tigers missed maybe the best rebounder that you got. Yancey's hurt down there.
She took an ugly fall.
I missed that. My attention was out front.
Yeah, 2 girls got twisted up, and I couldn't tell who it was from Liberty Center, but they got twisted up, and Yancey fell, and she fell awkward.
Not good. She's played a nice ball game for the Maumee Panthers here, and a real presence on the rebounding side of things, especially. Holding that left hip here as our fine trainer Amanda Mathias goes out and tending to Izzy Yancey. This is a good opportunity here, Scott, for me to mention Amanda. It's something that we take for granted sometimes to have a trainer that not only cares so much but is so knowledgeable. Amanda just finished up a long weekend like most did. She's been out in the cold with those football players for a long time. And what'd she do Monday afternoon? She's there at 3 o'clock in the gym ready to tape ankles.
Yep.
So shout out to Amanda.
Yes, she does a wonderful job for Liberty Center Athletics.
Good to see Yancey walk off under her own power there. But it'll be Tigers ball here. Just getting started here in the second half. Panthers also going to a zone. Theirs is an odd fronted zone. Looks like a 1-2-2 setting. Skip pass deflected by Smith. Smith's going to lose the ball out of bounds as she's trying to control. A little bit of a 1-2-2, 3-2 type of action with Mila Jordan out top, creating some havoc there and forcing the Tigers and winning some awkward passes. Tigers are going to attack it with a kind of a 4-out setting here with Talitha Foss Knight in the high post. And ball goes down to Conrad. Nice dump down there to Foss Knight. She'll put it up. 2 points good. 26-18. Tigers reclaim that 8-point lead. Nice pass by Conrad. Good finish by Foss Knight.
Exactly. And moving without the basketball, she rotated all the way around that key.
Good job by Chloe. Yeah, you saw her dive from that high post spot, down to the block and get a nice finish there. Good zone action out of Coach Davis's Tigers. Good attack there, not going to make it. Another offensive rebound, stick back, no good. There's a good box out, and it'll be Atkinson coming back the other way. She's going to push, fires that one-handed pass. Chloe, not able to catch it. Dump down, remains Tiger basketball. Good job by Hope getting it up there. Just a little mishandled by Chloe, but nice job to retain possession there. Panthers are going to go zone. Yep, little zone based on the bounds. Good seal by Foss Knight. Up, no good. Offensive rebound, up, no good. Offensive rebound again. Up, no good. Offensive rebound up, blocked. Controlled by the Panthers. What a sequence there. Foss Knight looked like she had it. Now here come the Panthers right back the other way. Smith right around. Shoots 2 and good in transition for Smith. And she up to her 6 points now after that quiet. She's got a quick 4 here, Scott. Down the corner. Tigers going to stay in that 4-out setting. Chloe Muller lets it go from the corner. No good. Brooklyn Muller offensive rebound. Left-hand finish. Nice job by Brooklyn Muller using the left hand there against the Maumee size. And the Tigers back up to 8-point lead. 28-20 on your 3-court scoreboard. Back door. There's Hurt. Up good.
We talked about those 2 leading scorers, and they've come out strong in the 3rd quarter.
Yes, they have. Tigers right back at it. Conrad the other way. Floater from the right side, no good. Rebound by Nye. She's now letting. Here come the Panthers. Small advantage. Now they're bound to 2-on-1. Smith attacks. Up. Good deflection by Atkinson. Good transition offense here from both teams, pushing the basketball back and forth we go. And now what you're getting now, Scott, is you're getting some finishes on both ends of those now. Unlike the first half, maybe with some unproductive pushes, now you're getting some production on the end of it. Good attack by Hurt. She's going to draw that foul.
If he calls that on Chloe, that's 3.
Nope, that's going to be on Foss Knight.
Yep.
That's her second. Feels like everyone's got 2 and no one's got 3 at this point, Scott.
Let's keep it that way, right?
Exactly. Rain Hurt to the line, knocks down the first one. And as you mentioned, Scott, you could just tell it's a different team with Hurt and Smith both on the floor at the same time. That's a lot of aggressive guards attacking. They have a lot of skill to go with it. We're going to get a foul.
I think they're going to call
on Purple, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
25? Yes, 25. Nye
with the foul there on the rebound.
Her first, team first.
Yep. Oh, called against Jordan.
Okay.
All right. Either way, still her first, team first. Tigers work it around here against this 1-2-2. Brooklyn Muller in the corner. Good attack, Brooklyn. Good step around right hand. No good. Deflected.
Ooh.
Off the Tigers being Panthers ball. Great attack by Brooklyn Muller. They're just not able to get the finish. Here comes Lyric Pratt back into the game. Tigers going to extend a little bit here, Scott. A little, just a man-to-man pressure here. Maybe just to pick up Hurt and Smith full court.
Maybe slow down that penetration.
Yep. There. Just straight, put your head down and go. Yep. Mila Jordan got inside position on Gabby Conrad there, and Conrad's going to pick up her 3rd.
Team 3rd as well.
Tell you, Smith and Hurt both. You think you have them cut off, but if they just have any sort of an angle, they're physical enough to kind of bump you off your mark and just keep on going.
And also that Taylor Smith, she's deceptively fast too.
Yep.
It seems like we're even with her. Next thing you know, she's past us.
Smith misses on the inside. Tigers will clear. Atkinson pushes back the other direction. Panthers are going to stay in that 1-2-2. Very front-loaded here. Tigers get it down to the corner. Foss Knight on the block. Goes up to that right hand. Nice. Aletha Foss Knight gets that little post touch, gets to the middle. Little baby hook over the left shoulder. Tigers extend the lead, 30-23 on the three-court scoreboard. Little pitch to Hurt. Pyle attacks middle. Up, no good. Good box out by Foss-Knight. Good rebound by Davis. Here comes Atkinson back the other way for the Tigers. Mila Jordan causing havoc out top for the Tigers. Dump down, Foss-Knight, kick out.
Pass.
Chloe Moeller open from the corner, three, bang! Good zone offense from the Tigers, inside, outside. Chloe Moeller with the puppy set, knocks one down from the corner. Tigers with their biggest lead of the game, 33-23 with 3:35 to go. Little backdoor cut from Hurt, up, foul on Foss-Knight. That's going to be
Her
third. Thank you.
Yep, team fourth.
Tough one there on Foss-Knight as she was just kind of in the wrong spot at the wrong time on that backdoor cut. That's the one thing, as well as the Tigers are doing on Hurt and on Smith, when you deny that hard, you are susceptible to the backdoor.
It does look like Yancey's going to be checking back into the basketball game.
Good. Glad to see she's okay. Blair Moeller, the freshman, will also check back in for the Tigers for Foss-Knight.
Now let's see what Liberty Center does with Foss-Knight out. They've been doing such a nice job with her in that high post.
Yep.
Hopefully that week Blair can take over.
She splits the pair. Does rain Hurt. 33-24 Tigers. Maumee will stay in that zone, and it will be Blair Moeller on that post. Addie Davis on the wing. Tigers moving that ball around the perimeter. Big opening at that high post.
Say,
See if someone's
that elbow.
Yep.
Yeah.
See if we get a flash in there, especially with Blair posting up on that lower block. See if we can get Chloe, Addie Davis open from the corner. Mishandles it, but she's going to attack. Floater up, no good. Rebound up, no good. Yancey with the block. Here comes Smith leaking out the other way. Brooklyn Moeller chasing her down. Up, layup, no good. Rebound. Chloe, here we go the other direction. Atkinson pushes. And she's going to get called for a carry. I tell you, Smith does a very good job when that rebound is secured. She is going. I don't think she's leaking. She's just, that rebound is secured by her teammate. She is flying down the floor in transition. And Brooklyn did a nice job to catch up to her there and challenge the layup a little bit. But the Tigers are going to have to get back in transition to stop that. Comes Hurt, another backdoor. Jordan not there.
Nice
Brooklyn Moeller
steal
takes it away. Atkinson coming the other way. Mila Jordan causing some havoc out top. Got a little too handsy there.
Her second, team second.
Just a second foul on Maumee on the quarter. 2:26 to go. Tigers up 9. Panthers going to stay in that 3-2, 1-2-2 sort of look. Mila Jordan out top. Tigers attacking it with a 4-out setting. Blair Moeller posting up on the inside. Addie Davis in the corner there. That's going to be a tough closeout for Yancey if they get that ball down to Addie Davis. Oh, Hope out top. Dribbles it off her foot and it'll be a turnover Tigers.
Yeah.
Mila Jordan, nice job defensively right there. You know, the way that Blair's posting up on Yancey, they're battling down there. That corner is Yancey's responsibility. You put a shooter there, you're going to get that shot almost anytime you want. I'm not sure she can close out while she's also trying to guard Blair on the post.
I agree with you completely. And then if Addie even fakes, or if she does get out there, she can look back into Blair for an easy one.
Hurt gets a clean look from the top. Going to be short. Saved by Pyle. Outlet to Addie Davis. Davis over to Atkinson. Here come the Tigers. There's what we talked about, Blair with the post up. Good skip pass. Blair, good seal. Good offense there by the Tigers. Moving the ball around.
Nothing wrong with a little patience right now.
Nope.
9-point lead. Minute 22 to go. Third quarter.
Good attack. There's that corner. Chloe, look in. Ooh. Blair Moeller doing a nice job. There it is. Get it to her. Seal, kick.
Oh.
Good attack. Floater. Addie Davis not there. No. Good. Chloe Moeller puts on the floor. Taken away by Jordan. Here come the Panthers back the other way. It's Brooklyn Moeller back. Good Euro there by Jordan. Up. Good. It's going to be 2 in the foul, and it'll be Mila Jordan on a nice Euro step around. Brooklyn Muller got there, but a nice athletic move by the 5'6" junior Mila Jordan.
Number 12, Jordan's basket is good. Tiger foul.
You're right about from that Euro step. She took that left hand the entire way,
Yep.
and then when it was time, she moved it over.
Looks like Brooklyn Muller's third, so she'll take a quick rest here, her first of the game. As Caston Miller checks back in. Mila Jordan, one shot to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Up, good. 33-27, Tigers clinging to a 6-point lead with 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball goes over the top. Deflected out of bounds by Smith. They hope she tries to get that ball up the floor, doesn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Get that ball going, get it up the floor, get it to the other guards. The Tigers ball here.
Questioning whether who that ball went off there for a second.
I don't feel like Smith disputed very much that she deflected it. Chloe Muller up fake. Reversal, Addie Davis up top. One more, Caston Miller. She'll attack baseline on Hurt. Good attack. Up, Caston Miller. Great job, Caston Miller. Up fake, and that's on Hurt, who is an athletic senior. Does a nice job getting to that baseline. You can see the length and athleticism of Caston Miller on that move. Skip to Hurt. Hurt's going to attack. Up she goes, the floater. No good. Good rebound by Hope Atkinson. That's got to be a foul. Good job by Hope. That's a 4-on-1 on that rebounding situation. Good job by Hope ripping that thing away.
And that'll be on Yancey, her third.
Scott, I want to go back to that move from Caston because I believe she just checked in for the first time in this half with about 30 seconds ago. Talk about confidence and she catches that ball in the wing, rip baseline contact, body there, no foul, but body contact goes up on balance. Nice little floater. Great move by the freshman Caston Miller. 20 seconds to go. Maumee staying in that zone. Oh, good job by Hurt there. Jump that. Ball gets reversed. 9 seconds to go. Tigers going to take the last one. Who's going to take it? 3, 2, 1. Atkinson lets it fly. Oh, my goodness. Lets it fly at the buzzer. Off balance. Not having control of the ball. Lets it fly for 3, and it's good.
Was that a good shot from?
I don't know what that was. Ball got knocked out of her hand. She collected, knocks it down for 3 to give the Tigers their biggest lead of the game, 38-27, as we head to the fourth quarter on that 3-chord scoreboard. Cole, do we need to hear from our... Well, he's talking to the boss over there. Big shot there. Big shot, Scott. Big last 2 possessions. It was 33-27. Maumee had kind of looked like they had some momentum with Smith and Hurt there. Big finish to that to get a 5-0 run to finish it.
I was just going to say as the time was winding down, who you went to take that shot? I was going to say Atkinson. I just wasn't expecting that kind of shot to come out of her.
Impressive. Cole, do we got to go to the sponsors or anything here? All right, we'll go to the sponsors real quick. Come back with your fourth quarter on that 3-chord scoreboard.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
All right, back to action here. Tigers with possession of the ball to start the fourth quarter. Maumee goes back to man-to-man. Atkinson up top off the elevator. She'll let it fly from deep. Be off right. Miller tries to save. Good hustle, not able to save it. Good look from Hope out of the timeout there, out of the quarter break.
Still feeling it from the end of the third quarter.
Heat check.
Good pressure by Chloe.
Here comes Hurt. She's going to keep attacking. Hurt, floater from the baseline. No good. Oh, Blair Muller, good job battling for that board. To the deck they go. Piles got it. Reverse. Hurt for 3. Short. Rebound by Miller. Tigers now playing just a touch slower of pace here now with that 11-point lead and 7 minutes to go. Caston Miller lets one fly from the corner, a little short.
I don't think Coach Davis wanted that shot.
Rebound
by
by
his
Hurt.
look.
Good pass.
But you hustle back, you make a play.
That was a very good pass from Smith to Pratt. Good deflection. Was that Caston Miller?
Yes, it was.
Deflection. Yep. I think that did go off Pratt. Yep.
Yeah.
Looked like a little double touch there. Caston got it and then deflected off of Pratt.
They're going to come up and put some serious pressure on now.
Yep. Oh, Chloe picked it up. Might look for a timeout here out of Coach Davis. Yep, there you go. Yep. Chloe knows. She knows.
30.
Yep. One dribble pick up in the backcourt.
6:50.
So 6:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Tigers still with that 11-point lead, 38-27 on the three-court scoreboard. And I think what you're going to see here, Scott, Maumee just has number 23, which is Yancey. Okay, Yancey's got those 3 fouls. You're going to see a lot of pressure coming here.
Yeah.
You're going to see Smith and Hurt and Pratt and Jordan. You're going to see them picking up full court, trying to speed up the Tigers. Kind of what they did those first few possessions when they picked up the pressure in the first quarter. Get the Tigers to maybe speed up, maybe turn it over, take some quick shots, some bad shots. And if you're the Tigers here, there's a fine line between patience and taking what the defense gives you. You don't want to be too patient and try to sit on this thing. If they give you an open look and layups, you got to still take them. There's a lot of time left. See how long Coach Davis goes without Brooklyn Moeller on the floor. Oh, Addie Davis picks it up. Finds Conrad. Conrad, deflected by Smith. Smith's come back the other way, and she's got speed. Fouled on the way up by Conrad.
You know, one thing we've learned real quick from Maumee in these 3 quarters is that they were either right-hand dominated or left-hand dominated. They don't go both.
And once they go, they go.
They go, exactly.
Yep. So it'll be Smith to the line. She's got 6 on the game. 2 in the first half, 4 here in the second, I believe. First one's up. Good.
And that's Gabby Conrad's 4th foul, but she's checking out.
So Conrad with 4. And there's Brooklyn Moeller. You know, as they put that pressure on, that speed of Brooklyn Moeller becomes all that much more important to get that ball across that timeline. Smith with a second. No good. Oh, and that's 4 on Yancey, I believe.
Yes, it is.
That's a tough one. That's the rebounder there. That's. The coach is going to let her run. Coach Kieran going to let her play. Brooklyn Moeller comes back just in time. She's going to push. Slows it down. Tigers going to run some offense here. Addie Davis has it. She's going to attack. Good attack by Addie. No call. Rebound by Pratt. Here comes Pyle back the other direction. Panthers pushing. Good. Oh, Pyle's going to step back, shoot that 3. It's going to be short. Atkinson rebounds. There's
Coach is saying patience, patience.
You could see her wind up for that baseball pass. And Coach Davis gave her the hold up.
Yeah.
Good attack by Hope.
15.
That'll be Smith.
First, second, team second.
Just a second on Smith. Now, interesting lineup here for the Panthers. So neither Nye nor Yancey are in the game. This is a pressure lineup for them. Pratt in, Jordan in, Smith, Hurt, and Pyle. This is a good pressure lineup for the Panthers. Expect that man-to-man.
There it is, right out front. There it is.
Yep. A lot of hands. Going to be very aggressive in their defensive pressure here. Tigers moving. Atkinson on the wing up to Moeller. Tigers being very, very patient here. Run a little circle offense. Atkinson over to Moeller.
Dropping Aletha to that low post right now. I think this is where a good chance we can get one, because I don't think that Jordan can cover her down low. I think up top, I think with her speed and length.
Yep, there you go, Scott. There's that touch, and she's going to get the foul. On that.
That'll be her third, team third.
You know, as I'm watching the Tigers throw that ball around, I'm just surprised there's not more pressure, more switching, more than what we're seeing right now, or a zone. You know, back to that 3-2 with a little pressure of Jordan out top. Yeah. Here's 2-3.
As I say,
Addie Davis, 3 up, bang! Addie Davis with a big shot for the Tigers. That's a 14-point lead. 41-27 on that three-court scoreboard. Big-time shot from the freshman. Pratt attacks. Good deflection by Atkinson. Come Chloe Muller reverse. Nice job by the Tigers defensively there. They're settled in for another offensive possession. Tigers going to spread things out. Keep Foss Knight down. 4 guards out. Chloe Muller attacks Smith. Fouls Atkinson. Hope has a suggestion for the
intentional
for the official down here.
Number 15.
Nothing flagrant about that.
Yeah.
Maumee just being aggressive here. That's their fourth, Scott. So they're one away from the bonus here for the Tigers.
I think it's her third.
Team's fourth. Sorry,
Yeah,
team's
right.
fourth. Team's fourth. Her third. So Tigers on that next foul will go to that free throw line. Brooklyn Muller puts it on the floor, attacks, and loses out of bounds going to her left. Right idea. And timeout, Maumee. Coach Kieran wants to talk about things here. Full timeout. Yep, full timeout. Cole, we got a chance here. You want to go to our sponsors here for a full one, give them an opportunity. We'll be joining you right back on the other side of this break.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
Welcome back. Tigers up 41-27, 14-point lead here in the fourth quarter. And Scott, as we mentioned, Yancey back in the game now. Very important call for the Panthers. Maybe now with her guarding Foss Knight, lets those guards get up and pressure a little bit more. Tigers going to show a little full court. Well, I thought it was token, but kind of is. Pile down. Yancey attacks up. That one was. Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just tell that they're going to give them one. They owe them one, and that's kind of maybe what happened there. But big one. That's 4 on Foss Knight.
4.
Yep. That's Blair Moeller to the table. I assume checking in here maybe for Foss Knight. Yancey will get a pair. First one's good. Moeller checks back in. Yancey will get a second one. No good. Moeller good box out. Gets to Daddy Davis, and Tigers will control. See what the Tigers do here out of this quarter break. Stay in that 4-out setting.
Oh.
Atkinson controls up top to Davis.
Nice.
Good attack by Brooklyn. Left hand, no good. Good attack. Cleared that lane. Had that left hand, just not able to get it up and in.
She does have a nice left hand.
Yes,
of course,
she
she
does.
just didn't finish on that situation, but she can come across that lane, and she's not afraid to use it.
Yancey down below. Another one. That's back-to-back possessions. They've gone to Yancey on that low block.
Fouling Addie Davis.
Okay. One on Addie. Tigers still with that 13-point lead, 41-28. Yancey goes to the line for a pair. First one, no good. Need to box out here. Tigers need to box out, get a rebound. Again, offensively, I like what they're doing. They're getting to the rim. Continue to be patient, but not too patient. Yancey's second one's pure. And they're gonna sub Yancey out here with her 4 fouls, Scott. Bringing that pressure lineup with Lyric Pratt and Mila Jordan back in. Deflected out by Smith. 3:50 to go.
Need to use that bounce pass tonight a little bit.
Yep, going over that length, especially Smith, who's got a very good feel for that. All right, break deep. No one's there.
Oh,
yep.
Go.
Catch it.
Back and get it.
Square. Good, Addie. No foul there. Pratt Atkinson
Nice
deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Panthers ball. Yep. Here comes Yancey back in for offense. I got to think the coach is going to keep going to her on that block, Scott. As long as she's in that game, try to create an advantage down there. Caston will check. Miller will check back in. 3:40 to go. Tigers with a 12-point lead. Pile controls. Tack kick. It's Smith in the corner. 3-ball short. Rebound by Jordan. Scott in the corner. Hurt. There's that attack. That right-hand attack by Hurt. It's not going to go. It's Yancey again. Not going to go. Rebound by Chloe Moeller.
Nope.
Up to Blair. Blair Moeller. 3-on-2.
Oh.
Right look, wrong time. Right look, right idea, maybe the wrong time. But if you execute that pass, you make a layup, and everyone's clapping.
Everybody's,
so
yeah.
Take that for what it's worth. So Maumee comes back. Tigers setting their man-to-man. Pile attacks early, gets to the middle of the paint. Throws up the runner, no good. Caston Miller battles for it. Not able to get it. Mila Jordan comes out with it, kicks to Hurt. 3 from the wing, no good. Blair Moeller battles. Rebound, just rebounded out of bounds. This will be Maumee ball. Under the basket here with 2:52 to go. Ball into Hurt. Post up, that's a nice play. Nice simple set there. Smith not able to get another rebound from Yancey. Up, good.
Good.
Boy, she's having herself a game.
It'd be interesting how many rebounds she has.
It would, yeah. I'm say she's pushing 15. Chloe Moeller controls for the Tigers. Back out to Atkinson. Tigers going to remain patient here in a little 4-out setting.
Nice.
Caston with a good attack. Left hand up. Oh, and the charge called on Caston Miller on the attack. Good attack there.
It was a real nice attack.
Good job by Yancey getting her feet set. Draw them charge. Tigers 10-point lead, 2:20 to go on that 3-chord scoreboard. Smith will bring it for the Panthers. Brooklyn Moeller guarding her. Done a very nice job on her all game long. Oh, UCLA screen. They got confused on the switch. Smith not able to get it. Got to grab it. Blair Moeller rebounds.
Patience, bring it out. All right,
yeah,
pass.
nice.
Brooklyn.
Nice job by Blair Moeller. Got to 2 feet. Found a cutting Brooklyn Moeller for 2. Tigers back up 12, a minute 54 to go.
It's been a long time since we scored, so that was a real nice play. Nice transition.
Over the top, and there's a turnover on the Panthers. Be Tiger basketball.
Foss Knight checking back in for Blair Moeller and Addie for Caston.
This is maybe your ball handling type of lineup here with some more guards coming in. Foss Knight's experience of being a senior, but almost like Maumee's backed off the pressure.
Yeah.
Down to Foss Knight. She'll turn to the middle. Kick. Deflected Smith. Again, great deflection. Oh, deflected by...
And go get it.
Nice job. Hope. Foss Knight on the deflection. Good hustle by Hope Atkinson. Coach Davis, both arms in the air. Slow it down. Slow it down. If they foul, we go to the line. Like that. Oh, nope. If they foul, we go to the line.
Go. Ball fake.
Kick it out. Davis for the dagger.
Got
Bang!
it.
Dagger shot, Addie Davis. 15-point lead for the Tigers, a minute 5 to go. A big 9 points for the freshman. Addie Davis stepping up in a big moment, knocking them down. Smith up, no good. Rebound, Addie Davis. And that will just about do it. Great job by the Tigers here down the stretch. 46-31 lead for the Tigers. 43 seconds to go. Tigers will spread things out. Probably not shoot it unless there's enough pressure to force them to shoot it. Tigers will continue to work that ball up top. Chloe Moeller on the wing. Deflected out of bounds by Hurt. Tigers will inbound. Chloe Moeller be the trigger. Foss Knight catches. That's just about going to do it. Just a really good performance here out of the Tigers defensively. You look up, Scott, and I believe if the scoreboard's right, 13 combined points for Smith and Hurt, who coming in were averaging 26. So you got half of their average. Credit to Brooklyn Moeller, who did a fantastic job on Smith all night long. Great job for the Tigers here on the defensive end. For Coach Davis, you talk about that rebounding, but again, great win for the Tigers here in non-conference action.
Exactly. Coming in, Maumee was going to be aggressive, and they showed that early. We weathered that storm, and again, found that right combination of scoring, I guess, that we needed. Obviously, some work from the young team that has to improve in some areas.
Yep.
But I think, as we talked a little bit ago, stacking wins, working on consistency, being it only your third game of the season, something to build on. I believe the next game is Saturday at Bowling Green.
Yep. And they just shut our scoreboard off up there, Scott, but I believe I saw before it ended 10, 9, 9, and 8 balanced scoring out of the Tigers tonight.
Yeah.
That's just a fantastic job.
Good team effort.
Yep.
Good team effort.
Yep. Cole, do you need any commercials or anything before we go into our postgame? No, he says no, so we can keep on talking here. Again, and when you come into this, Scott, and you talked about at the very beginning that this was going to be multi-defenses. There's going to be some pressure. There's going to be some pace to this game. I thought the Lady Tigers did a very good job. Now, it's never perfect. Coach Davis, I'm sure, will have his critiques, but I thought they did a very good job of handling that pressure late there. And even though they were pushing and they turned the ball over, if I'm Coach Davis, those are aggressive mistakes. So Blair Muller's pass to Brooklyn and the pass that we had up here that they got deflected out of bounds, those are better than turning the ball over in the backcourt where it's deflection and now it's a pick six and they're going the other way for an easy 2 points. So while we didn't have some turnovers there at the end against the pressure, I thought they were aggressive turnovers, which is what you want to see.
Exactly, and to add what you said, right after Blair Muller threw that one away, next time down the floor, she steals the ball. She makes her way aggressively up the floor, but stops, allows that passing lane to open up. Hits, I believe it was Brooklyn Muller at that time, and hits her.
Yep. I think that's one you mentioned that was kind of broke our scoring drought. Just kind of felt like that was the one that you needed. And then, hey, give credit to the freshman, Addie Davis. I called it when she shot at dagger shot. Minute 20, minute 30 to go. You're up 12, whatever it was. Just take one more. That's kind of like that dagger, step on the jugular type of shot and kind of sulk things away. And really, I thought all three freshmen tonight, from what I watched them at Paulding's a very, very good team and a tough opener for your freshman debut, to what I saw tonight, it looks like even in just that small amount of time, Scott, looks like the game is slowing down for those three.
And Greg, I don't care what level you're coaching at. If you can get the game to slow down, that is half the battle.
Yep. Go back to Addie Davis's first shot down here on that little set we ran on that shuffle stagger. Her feet were set. She was calm. She shot it smooth. I think a week or two ago that's maybe rushed a little bit. Maybe she's off balance. You can just tell those freshmen, they're not sophomores yet. They're still freshmen. They're going to be freshman mistakes, but they're stepping up in big moments in big ways.
Yeah, they're definitely growing, and it's going to probably cause a few more gray hairs for Coach Davis. But, at the end of the day, they're gaining that experience, and they're going to help this team down the stretch.
Yep. And then, we'll talk about Aletha Fosnight for a little bit. I thought when they went to that zone, those couple of possessions where we were able to get the ball cornered down to her to finish were huge. Just massive kind of zone busting type of plays where the pressure out front from Jordan and Smith was impressive. But when the ball got to the corner and then dumped down, we were able to get some positive things out of Fosnight. And just a good game out of her, really all the way around for everybody. But I thought after the beginning of that first and second half, the rebounding got better as each half went on. If I could point to one thing for Coach Davis, it's probably that those offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities, got to clean that up.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's how you're going to lose games if you continue to give teams those second chances. Because let's be honest, they didn't hit very many of those second chance opportunities. We talked about how many they had in that first half, but only had at the time 7 points in the first quarter, 16 for the half. But if some of those other points go, it's a different story in that first half.
The longer the season goes on, the better teams you play, the more those are going to turn into second chance points, not just opportunities.
Yes.
Well, we got a couple of ladies joining us here in the post game.
Wait, can I put this on just me or Gabby?
You can share it.
Well, we can talk to Aletha first. We can go one at a time.
Yeah.
If Aletha can figure it out. So, Aletha, we were just talking. I thought as a whole, you guys did a very good job of playing under control for the most part. I thought against the zone especially, you were very, very effective. You in particular, going from that high post down to the low block, kind of getting some buckets there. Talk to us a little bit about what you guys are trying to do in that zone offensive concept when they've got guards up front that are pressuring.
We are trying to get that look inside, and if I can score, that'd be great, but a good in-out pass across the court. So if I get it from one side of the court, I try to get it back out on the other for an open three.
We were both very impressed with that the entire night.
Thank you.
The one thing that I will say, and I'm sure Coach Davis has talked about it, it seemed like they were getting a lot of offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities. I'm sure some of that's because of their athleticism and size. Some of that's because we went to a lot of zone at different times. It's hard to rebound out of zone. But kind of talk to us about what Coach Davis was telling you and what you guys were trying to do on the boards to maybe limit that a little bit.
Yeah, we're really working on the transition right now. When someone drives to the basket, I leave the post girl to go try to help, and then when the ball goes over the basket, the post girl's right there to get the rebound.
Yeah.
And we got to work on that transition of dropping down to cover her when I go to help.
Yep.
But we have talked about it, and we're working on it, and we're going to get better at it.
Absolutely. We'll go to
Gabby.
Yeah, we'll go to Gabby here for a couple of questions. So, Gabby, my first question for you, coming off probably the best game that you've had against Holgate, shooting the ball.
Yeah.
How was it to be on the scouting report and have somebody in your face from the beginning of the game? A little bit different than it probably has been in the past for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think different with this team, like Holgate, they would play kind of off, and then we had to take that team and we had to go up on them and guard because
Right.
they had 11 was a great shooter, 15 was a great shooter, and we just had to kind of adjust to that in this game.
Yep. I thought you guys did a very good job of that.
Well, speaking of that, those two girls, they averaged collectively 26 points.
Yeah.
Today, they were 13. So half of their average. Was that the message for the team?
Yeah, we had Brooklyn Moeller and Chloe Moeller, obviously our two best defenders, guarding them tonight, and then, they just work really good, pressuring up on the ball.
Yeah, I thought you guys did a very good job of working through some foul trouble, both of you. I know, Gabby, you were in some foul trouble early, and then you came out and got into some more, and Letha, I know you towards the end as well. But I talk about a little bit for you guys being the seniors. You have 3 freshmen in the rotation who are right there alongside you. Talk about what that's like and how you're trying to help them maybe get up to speed a little quicker here in the varsity game.
Yeah, I think recently, they've been a really good job. Coach Davis was just saying in the locker room, we have a team that everyone can contribute. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman or a senior. We just have a really rounded team right now. Addie Davis hit 3 threes. She had 9 points. Blair Mueller was getting good rebounds, and Caston had a good bucket at the end. And I think they're definitely getting up to the speed of the game for just being freshmen.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. So, ladies, we'll let you go. Great game, great
job.
win.
Congratulations.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Are we going to get Coach Davis up here to enlighten us with his knowledge or not? Letha, go tell your coach to come up here and chat with us. Again, and that, we mentioned that a little bit previously with the freshmen, but you think about the dynamic of a senior coming in your senior year, and you have 3 freshmen that are you're trying to get up to speed. That's a very interesting dynamic and unique kind of perspective when it comes to the dynamics of a team.
Yes, and you know what? Kudos to those seniors, to take them under their wing and bring them along, because they know that their senior year is only going to be impacted by those freshmen.
Yeah. I don't know, Cole. He's either ignoring me on purpose or he's just not been told yet. There we go. Our fearless trainer is going to send Coach Davis up here so you can stop listening to Scott and I talk and get some real knowledge from Tim. But yeah, I thought that this was just I don't know what Maumee's record will end up, but that's an aggressive, athletic, physical team that I feel like prepares, especially some of those younger girls, prepares them for what you're going to see come NWAL and come league time.
Yes.
Coach, congratulations. Good win.
Thank you very much. That's a really nice win against a solid team. So I thought we did a lot of things good, especially defensive end when you can hold a team to 31. And we've talked a lot about that, where for us to win a lot of games, we need to keep teams in the 30s. And that's against 2 really good players, 15 and 11. They average 15 a game, and we hold them to 7 and 6, I think it was.
Yeah,
so.
half their averages across when you add them together. Yeah. I thought we'll start. Let's start with the downside of it first. So the only thing I thought that was on the negative side for us was the offensive rebounds that we kept giving up. We talked to Aletha a little bit, and she was talking about helping the helper. She goes to help. We got to get there. Talk to us a little bit about what you can do in those circumstances in the middle of a game to make an adjustment to say. I mean, it's easy to say rebound. We all do, but what adjustments can you make there to help your team gather defensive?
Yeah, well, I think they're a physical team.
Yeah.
So I think it's a mindset too. A lot of it where we've got to play lower. We've got to just getting in front of someone isn't going to be good enough. But our rotation's got to be good too, to get us in a good position. I know a couple times we didn't rotate defensively, which put us in bad positions for them to get an offensive rebound. But it's just that mindset. I think I tell kids all the time, your best rebounders aren't necessarily your biggest people.
Yeah.
They can read the ball off the rim. They have that mindset of going and getting it. So, we have some young girls too, and we're not the most physical team, I would say. So it's just something we've got to continue to grind on and continue to work at and get better at it and make sure we're in the right positions.
You said something right there, like 3 different things in what you were just talking about. You're talking about a young team, foul trouble early on in the game. Combinations. You had 3 freshmen out there playing, and against a very physical team.
Yeah. We talked about that after the game, and we got contributions from everybody. All 8 girls that played, and it was a basket here, a basket there that someone made, or it's just simple stuff. Made the right pass.
Yep.
Played under control, which is something that we need to work on. We got to play stronger. We know that. We hit some big shots. So. Those 3 freshmen made plays in critical times, I thought.
Yeah. I watched from afar, but I watched your Paulding game, and it seemed like, naturally, your freshmen were pretty sped up in that game. Yeah. I told Scott, Addie's first shot that she made on that little shuffle stagger, on balance, took her time, smooth. You could just tell the game had slowed down for her.
Yeah.
Casting on that move on the baseline, phenomenal finish. And Blair Moeller makes a mistake, not a mistake, but aggressively trying to get the ball to the floor. The next time down, 2 feet, good bounce pass to Brooklyn to finish. That's got to be encouraging to see freshmen grow in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and that's something that's hard to get accustomed to. That speed. It takes reps. And we do a lot of up and down fast just because of that.
Yeah.
So they can learn to play under control. In that Paulding game, it was a lot of trying to shoot it before they even caught it. Off balance, just trying to do too many things at one time. And I thought tonight we were much, much better at that.
Yep. Well, we won't keep you too long. I'll leave you with this. I said it when she shot at the dagger shot that Addie took. You tell her she takes that shot 10 times out of 10. As long as it goes in, everyone.
If it goes in, 10 out of 10. If it doesn't, we'll have a talk at home, I guess. I don't know.
But congratulations, Coach. They all played well.
Stacking wins.
All right. Well, Scott, that was, again, a really good non-conference win there for the Lady Tigers, and hopefully can propel them in here to a little bit of a run before Christmas.
Yeah, so BG on Saturday, turnaround with a quick turnaround, actually. Edgerton on Monday, and then Wauseon on Friday.
Big league game to get things started next Friday. So, All right, for Scott Army, I'm Greg Badenop. Thanks for joining us here on Tiger Sports Live. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Good night.